Hello everyone, Tawana Michelle here. Welcome to my channel and welcome back if you have been here before. And if you don't know who I am a psychotherapist and recovery coach, and my channel focuses on healing from trauma, narcissistic abuse, and codependency. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about why you want to stop feeling sorry for the narcissist and how the narcissist uses his ability to evoke feelings such as sympathy and empathy as well to get you to take them back, feel sorry for them, and release all power back into their hands, because ultimately that's what they're wanting, right? So let's talk about how the narcissist gets you to feel sorry for him, why you do that, and why that's not good for you. So the first thing is, how does the narcissist do that? So one of the tactics that the narcissist uses to get you to feel sorry for them is their ability to play the victim. So the narcissist, for one, they want to be in the position to discard you. So if you have broken off a relationship with a narcissist, and let's say it was your decision, it was not a mutual thing. I imagine if you did, you had good reason, right? But the narcissist does not like that and generally will not allow that. He has to have the upper hand, he or she, and they have to be the one to terminate relationships on their terms. And they don't want to do that anyway. If you're good supply, they want to kind of keep you there. So one strategy that they use is playing the victim, and it's a hoovering strategy, it's a manipulative strategy, and they do it because they know that it works. So when you have maintained or tried to maintain no contact with the narcissist, and you decided this isn't healthy for me, I really need to move on with my life, I'm no longer going to have any contact with the narcissist. Well, they can't handle that. So they're going to start doing whatever they can to try and reel you back in. And one of the main things, they do many things, but one of the main things that they do is try to put themselves in a position as a victim by creating things basically that are not true. So for one, they're going to have to be able to contact you. And that's why the no contact is so important, because the narcissist's greatest weapon is their ability to communicate with you. Once they can communicate with you, this is whenever they start all the tricks. So ways that they're going to make you feel sorry for them, for one, they can come up with some really outrageous things. They may pretend that they are really ill, that they're hospitalized, or that they need to be hospitalized, or that something really bad is wrong with them. I've had my ex-narcissist call me in like the middle of the night, or it was a text actually, and this was before I was really good at my no contact. I was minimal contact at this point, but I wasn't no contact. And he said that he thought he was having a heart attack, and he needs to go to the hospital. He needed help. There was no one around. And, I knew him well enough to know that it was all BS. And so he's like, I know we're not together, and I know you hate me at this point, but I might be dying. Do you want that on your hands, right? So they even start to try and use guilt. So that's just an example of one of the things that they will do to kind of put themselves in a position of being physically ill, dying even, and people in general, I think, are inherently good people, and, you want to help someone if you think they're really in need of help. And so you might feel sorry for them and say, okay, what is it that you need me to do? Which is essentially what I did. And the more we started talking and he got angry about things and started yelling, the more I realized, wait a minute, there's no way, if you are really having these pains and these problems to the point where you think you're having a heart attack, you're not going to be doing all this. So it was total BS. So that's definitely one way that they'll try to play the victim and get you to feel sorry for them. Another thing that they'll do And, all of these things have worked because they know you well. But another thing that they will do is try and pretend as if they can't live without you. They might even go so far as to say they're going to kill themselves if you don't take them back. Or they'll say, I don't want to live anymore, or my life is meaningless without you, and I love you so much more than I love my own life, and I'm so heartbroken without you, and I just don't want to do this without you. And that can be really, again, because you care about people in general who are in that situation, and you may still have some residual feelings for the narcissist. And so when they're saying that, you obviously don't want them to hurt themselves. But not only that, one of the reasons it really works is that the person who falls for the narcissist, typically a codependent, is so starved for love that you even start to think, well, maybe he really does love me. Wow. He loves me so much that he can't live without me, that he'd rather just, not even exist. And again, he knows your vulnerabilities. He knows what works, or she. I'm always saying he. But yeah, they will go so far as to do that. And then you start to feel sorry for them. Another thing the narcissist will do to make you feel sorry for them is they will pretend that they have lost their homes, their finances, their car. They need you to transport them somewhere, and they need money for food, or they got evicted from their place and they have nowhere else to go, and can I just sleep on your couch? And so these are the types of things that a person who has been in a relationship with a narcissist kind of falls for, because you want to rescue, you want to fix, you want to please, you want love. So it works for all of these reasons. But I want to tell you today, it's all manipulation, okay? Don't fall for it. Stop feeling sorry for these people when they put themselves in these imaginary positions. They're trying to evoke a response from you. They're trying to get the upper hand. They're trying to get you back, not because they want to keep you and they really do love you and want a great life with you, because they need to have power over you. And once they reel you back in, you feel sorry for them. That's the door. That opening that door is going to let them in to the point where you're likely going to end up back in a relationship with them. And then it's going to start all over. They're going to start with the devaluing. They're going to start eventually discard you. So you don't want to fall for these stories, y'all. They're made up. They're not real. I know, it pushes our buttons, the parts of us that need to feel needed, that need to be loved, that want to believe the narcissist is going to change. And they're not. They're not. You've been through repeated situations with these people where the same thing is happening or something similar over and over and over and over again. They're not going to change. It's all a ploy to get you back. So those are some of the ways the narcissist makes you feel sorry for them. And why does it work? I kind of talked about some of that already. It works because codependents are typically drawn to narcissists. Codependents are people who do not have love for themselves. They have to seek it outside of themselves, and they seek it through other people. They may or may not be a codependent, but typically codependents are drawn to narcissists, and they are seeking out people who they can fix and who they can rescue and who they can take care of, in a sense, because we tend to believe, I'm a recovering codependent, tend to believe that my value and my worth can be determined by earning it, by helping someone who needs help, fixing someone who needs to be fixed. And in doing all of this, then they're going to love me, and they're also going to need me. And if I need to be loved and I need to feel needed, because I don't have any of that within myself. I don't have any sense of self-worth. Then I have to find ways to get it through other people. You know, and the ironic thing is that we as codependents try to get validation and feelings of worth through people who can't give it to us. The narcissist is just as broken as the codependent. The main difference is that the narcissist does not know or believe they're broken, so they're not doing anything about it. And the narcissist uses people to feel good about themselves, not because they, on a conscious level at least, don't think that they're good enough, but they actually believe that they are entitled to love and admiration and affection and validation. So it's like, you know, different sides of the same coin in a sense. One side being, I don't feel worthy, I don't feel loved, so I have to, you know, try and get it from you. I have to take care of you. I have to fix you. I have to give you whatever you want. I have to please you. I have to sacrifice myself. And maybe if I do all that, then I'll feel loved. And the narcissist is like, no, I need validation, love, and all these things from you because I'm more than worthy, and I expect, and I'm entitled to it, and you have to give it to me. So anyway, it works just because of the dynamic of the relationship. So the narcissist knows what they need to do. They know which buttons to press to get you back in that place where you want to fix, you want to rescue, you want to take care of them, you feel sorry for them. But it's all a game, folks. I mean, I know it doesn't feel like it. Our most vulnerable traits, I should say, or qualities, are triggered and on the surface when we are in a relationship with a narcissist, or even when we are maintaining contact with a narcissist. So we just have to be aware of that and know that although this is something that we tend to do as people, as codependent people, or as people who like and need to take care of others, there are folks out there who know that and they use it against you. And that's exactly what the narcissist does. So let's talk about why this isn't good for you. You already know why this isn't good for you. Because the more you feel sorry for the narcissist, the more you're going to take them back, the more you're going to be their supply, the more you're going to be their puppet, the more you're not going to be able to go on with your life, which is ultimately what you're trying to do so that you can heal. And that's the reason you want to try, if possible. I know there are circumstances where you cannot go no contact, but if you can, you definitely want to try to do that, because that, again, that's their weapon. So stop feeling sorry for the narcissist and start focusing on yourself and start asking yourself, what am I feeling right now when the narcissist is contacting me, you know, with all of these stories? And what am I feeling? What are the reasons I'm feeling it? You know, and what can I give to myself so that I feel worthy and that I feel valued as a person? And so you want to try to identify whatever it is that you're in need of in that moment. Do I need to feel wanted? Do I need to feel needed? Do I need to feel worthy? Whatever it is that you identify that you need to feel, find a way to give that to yourself. For instance, maybe you have a hobby that you like to do, or maybe you have a pet that you can cuddle with or take care of, or if you feel the need to give and to rescue, then maybe you can do that with, you know, a charitable organization or whatever. But just know that the narcissist is playing a game with you. So stop feeling sorry for them and try and maintain no contact, and don't fall for the games, y'all. That's all I wanted to say. So if you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. If you have any examples of how the narcissist has tried to make you feel sorry for them, or when it even worked, and you know, how you dealt with that, you can leave that in the comment section below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And share the video with those you think might be helped by it. And that's all I have, folks. Thanks for watching. Bye.